Hey FlossTube, it's Megan, Georgia Girl Stitching here on YouTube and on Instagram. It is FlossMas Day 2. We made it to Day 2. And today I'm going to talk about one of my latest designs and kind of show you the stitching and a little bit about the details. So one of my latest designs is called Paws and Plaid, and I was inspired by our pupper Tank, our Labrador Mastiff mix. He looks mostly like a yellow Labrador, plus the jowls and the paws of a Mastiff. So he's about 100 pounds and thinks he's a lap dog and can fit on our bed just fine. But he is our special boy. And David brought up a good point last week. I was thinking about designing something. He was like, you never stitched anything for Tank. I'm like, what? He was like, you haven't done anything for Tank. I'm like, well, I gotta do something for Tank. So we kind of have like a color scheme for Tank. A lot of his clothes and his bow ties and whenever he has a blanket, things we do for him, it's like his color is green. And so we have a lot of like green plaid things that we have this vest, we made a fleece blanket for him. I'll insert some photos. And that's kind of like Tank's stuff and Tank's thing. So completely created by us, but it's Tank's. So I was like, Tanky, when I think of Tanky, I think of like this green plaid now. So I designed this like plaid background and then put a paw on it and then a little heart in the paw. So it's really small. They're 22 by 22. And this is the one I stitched for Tank. So this is our little Tank stitch. Honestly, you could do like a lot with this. My thought for this one specifically is I'm gonna have this turned into like a little ornament to hang on the tree. So we have like a little Tanky ornament since I made this around Christmas time. But you can make these into scissor fobs. You could, give these away as easy gifts. You could put them on like a gift tag. There's a lot you could do with these tiny little things. If you have like need a teacher's gift, these would be really quick. This took me a little less than 2 hours to stitch from start to finish. Like between marking where my starting is and finishing it was 2 hours. And I included 9 total different like colorways, variations. And so there's the green one obviously, and then kind of I tried to choose like a color or a variation from every color. Basically there's 3 base colors. So you have a dark, a medium, and a light. And so you could really customize and personalize this to any color scheme that's relevant for you. So if you're specifically like an orange person, or if you have a team. So I included in there, I had to represent my UGA Go Dogs. So I have a UGA color scheme, black, white, and red. And then Auburn, where David and I both go to medical school, they have their color scheme. They're the tigers. And so this doesn't have to just be dogs. This dog and cat, any furry friend that has paws. So for Auburn, I did the Auburn color scheme, and I'm actually thinking stitching the UGA and the Auburn and having them like back to back as an ornament or something, or just like a hard finish hanging thing. So that's kind of like the overall idea. All 9 are included, and then easy to customize, for anything. There's another special colorway on there as well. And between the Auburn and UGA, I have a black paw with kind of like gray color scheme, and that is designed for Keepsake's Shop Cat 310, a wonderful black kitty who hangs out at Keepsake's. And yes, she is named after the DMC color of 310 because she is black. And so I got a little colorway for her. So cats and dogs are all represented, and any other furry creatures, not even furry, just creatures that have paws are represented here. So I hope you enjoy this. It's available on my Gumroad page, which I'll link down below. And I'll put the cover photo in at this point by now as well. And if you have any questions or anything, let me know. And if you decide to stitch it, please tag me. I love to see what you come up with or how you decide to do it. This is on 32 count platinum. So imagine if you did 40 count, it'd be little. Or if you want to do it on you know, 28 count or 25 count, you can make it even bigger. So, so this is stage 1. And then I'll also give you a little sneak peek. I have not stitched it yet, but because this was so small, I was like, I want to have something that's also a little bit bigger. It ended up not being big, but if you want to have something a little bit more substantial, I also designed this. And this is just the computer generation. I haven't named it yet, but basically it's like more of a heart, and then the letter in the corner says T for tank. But I'm also gonna create like an alphabet so that you could put your pet's letter there, or any other letter that's significant for you there, or you could just not do that at all if you want to. I think when I chart it, I'm gonna not have I'm just gonna have the plaid there, and then you can like just have a box of like where you could put the letter if you were doing a letter, just so it's easier to chart. So, or easier for you to stitch in case you don't want to put a letter. So that's kind of, I'm working with that right now. I don't know when that will be released officially, like the chart will be officially like figured out, but that is in the process. If you have any like ideas about that one, since it's not officially released yet, you know, let me know if you have any suggestions. But this is Paws and Plaid, and really had fun. It was a lot of fun to stitch this because I just kind of did it color completion. So I started with all the dark, then I did the light, the paw, and then I could just fill in with the medium, which is the most because it's around each of them. So just a quick little, you know, gift or for yourself or for others. So hope you enjoy that. And then, as I always say, you know, I love the process of designing. So if you have any ideas or inspiration or something that you would love to see in chart form, let me know, and maybe I can, you know, make something happen. But in the meantime, that's all I got for FlossMas Day 2. So I hope you're enjoying all of the other abundance of content that is out there, and enjoying your December, and happy stitching, everyone. Bye.